What's up, man? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live at the Pink Dungeon. I get into your real raw rugged, and I'm finally here. I look y'all going on, but I'm finally here to do y'all Q&A questions or Q&A, whatever you want to call it. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna go in order, so go from first question to last question ever asked. I read some of them. I didn't read all of them, so some of them I probably should have read all of them so I could be prepared. But let's see, man. The Great Poo Poo Man says, "Why haven't I been unbanned yet? I don't know. I'm not a mod on KTT. And how do you manage to land these interviews with all these celebrities?" Well, I just emailed them or called them, and I got the gift of gab, so I could talk somebody into it. Like, hey, man, I think you should really let me interview your client because I'm Eric. They're like, "You Eric? Oh my gosh, I didn't know this was Eric. Man, come on." You know what I'm saying? We go from there, you know what I'm saying, man? The name rings bells, man. The names rings bells, man. So that's pretty much it. Catlin Chris asks, top 10 albums this year and why? Love your content, by the way. Thank you, but I can't give you the sauce already, man. Come on, man. You already know I'm make a top 10 video at the end of the year, man. I can't give you that sazon right now. I can't put that sazon on you right now, man. You gotta wait a little bit, man. Brother thought he was gonna catch me slipping. No. You gotta wait a little bit, man. You'll see in a couple more months. My Macedonia goat resents modest media. I don't know what that means, but shout out to modest media. Eric, how do I get mad puss like you? I tried wearing a bonnet, but I got laughed at. I tried the sprinkler laugh, but that didn't work either. Aw, shucks, whatever will I do? What's your secret, Eric? I don't know. I don't get mad puss. I mean, hey, you're asking the wrong nigga, man. You're asking the most loneliest nigga right now, man, living on the freaking YouTube. So, hey, man, I don't know. I have no secret to get women, but I could let you know how to get some females. You know what I'm saying, man? You gotta have that sazon, man. You gotta put that sauce on them, man. Just have confidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you're trolling, but just in general, for anybody that want to know how to get women, man, just have confidence. Learn to be funny if you're not funny, man. You gotta pick up some humor. Females love humor, bro. You can be the most ugliest nigga of all time. If you can make them laugh, you in there like swimwear. So, just have confidence and humor. It's the best that's the best advice I can give anybody that's trying to pick on some women. Paris Minto said, since the Carter 5 will be out when you make this, what are your thoughts? Hey, man, the review is coming on that too, man. Y'all trying to get the sauce on, man. Calm down, bro. I got videos to make, man. I can't let y'all niggas in on the end. You feel me, man? You'll see in a couple more days, man. Best punchline rapper. Wayne is a pretty good punchline rapper. I'm gonna put that out there. But the best punchline rapper, I don't know. It will probably be a battle rapper. So I'm probably gonna give you an answer that you don't want to hear, and I'm gonna do it anyway. Who's the best battle rapper? That's a good punch here. Rum Nitty. Yeah. So if you watch battle rap, you'll enjoy that answer. Rum Nitty, best puncher right now. Favorite interview of 2018? My interviews or just interviews in general? Interviews in general, I would say. What's some good interviews? I don't know. Some from the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club always give me some good interviews for the year. I don't know. That's like something I probably should have looked up. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that would just like, oh my gosh, I love this interview. But I can give you some of my favorite interviews that I've done this year. Probably the one with Spoken Reasons. That was a really good interview. The one I did with Bobby Caldwell. I think that was this year. Shout out to Bobby Caldwell, a freaking musical legend. And I think of one more I did this year that I really enjoyed. The one I did with, I don't know, Marquedrick, probably. He's a visual artist. That was a really good interview. So, yeah. That's top 3 come on top of my head. Probably some else I'm forgetting. Mr. Sweet Sweaty Ballsack. I'm just going to ignore him because I know him in real life, and he thinks it's, like, funny to, like, I don't know. He's just a loser. He's, like, a real-life loser, and it's really sad. Desperado said, James Blake interview when? Coming really soon, man. So soon. As Young Thug used to say, so soon. Dan Vixen, what will you do when there was sex robots take over? I don't know, man. I think, like on a non-trolling answer, because I want to give a trolling answer, People who like will buy sex robots, that's crazy, man. Like, just think about it. 10, 20 years from now, there's gonna be sex robots living in people's houses. Like, you walk into your homeboy house, you like, hey, what's good, bro? You gotta dap up the sex doll. Oh, baby, how you doing? How you doing, baby? Good day. It's gonna be weird, bro. That's gonna be the part of normal life. We really finna be living in like iRobot times, which is crazy. So I don't know, man. It's really weird because I really think they're finna take over on some Detroit type stuff. What's your favorite Brockhampton member? Ask Sorry Geo. I would say Amir, but he's not in there anymore. I fought with Matt Champion, so Matt. And what's your sexuality? Also ask Sorry Gio. Do I come off as a gay nigga or something? Like, because I feel like you wouldn't ask that to a nigga you knew wasn't gay. Like, I feel like nobody wouldn't go up to a nigga like, let me see, a nigga like Debo from Friday, or a nigga like LeBron, like, hey, Ray, you gay? Like, I feel like they show no gay tendencies. So I must show like some gay nigga tendencies, or maybe I'm because in his pink room or something. I don't know, but I'm straight, man. And then Sorry Gio has a lot of damn questions. He said, how was your high school experience, and how do you cope with anxiety? I really don't have that much anxiety, to be honest, like for real. I've only had like anxiety overcome me like once. I have anxiety when I drive. I hate driving. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's more anxiety, just I don't really know how to drive that well, so I don't trust myself. So it's just like, what's going on? But it's really like, I remember one time, like, it was I don't know, it was sometime after I graduated, I went to this thing called Art Walk, where there's a whole bunch of people, and it was just so many people out there. And I'm used to being around a lot of people, but I had stayed inside of my house that whole summer and I didn't really leave. So I was just walking outside the house the first time, and there was so many people, and I was like, yo, what's going on? I remember this girl came behind me, she was like, what's up, Aaron? I was like, what the fuck? And I was about to like punch her or something. I got like anxiety. It was going crazy, but that never happened since. And that was like last year, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I don't really have anxiety problems like that, but I can't really answer that question, to be honest with you. How was your high school experience though? It was fun. It was cool. I went from one of the best schools in the United States, Darnell Cookman, you can look that up, medical school, to going to First Coast, which is not one of the best schools in the freaking state I live in. So it was fun, but that was a fun experience going to First Coast, because there was a whole bunch of black people, and black people are funny, and it was just like a whole bunch of ghetto shit going on. The security guards being ghetto, security guards doing some wild shit, teachers being wild, funny teachers. But the college prep school I went to was more serious, more strict. But that was a good experience too, because I met people I still talk to there, and it was just really, really fun. It was really fun because it was some cool people there. So shout out to Darnell and shout out to First Coast. Killer Paco, this is gonna be a long video. How is it that you get in contact with all these artists you do interviews with? You got my answer. Abdul Jalal, I think I said that right. Congrats on 4K. Thank you. My questions are, what inspired you to do YouTube, and what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you? That's a really, really vague question, but what inspired me to do YouTube was I just posted these videos. Like, if you go to like some of my first videos, they were like Instagram videos I put on Instagram a long time ago, and I was like, I'm posting on YouTube. It was like me like doing voiceovers of my little cousins, like they was like fighting or whatever, and I was in a car from a distance, and I was just doing like little funny voiceovers. So I posted on YouTube. And then I think the first album I reviewed was I thought it was a Freddie Gibbs album, but it wasn't. It was something else. I don't know what it was. I forget what the first album I reviewed was, but I remember I was in crisscross applesauce on top of a hockey table. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to do YouTube reviews. I was like, no. I think the first thing I reviewed was some flip flops. It was like a parody video. How people reviewing like shoes, like, dead stock shoes, dead stock. I reviewed some flip flops, and I thought that was funny. So I was like, I like music. Let me start reviewing music, and it went from there. So yeah, that's how I started reviewing music. And funniest thing that ever happened to me, I don't know, there's so much funny stuff, bro. Like, that would literally be a whole different video. Like, there's a lot of funny stuff that just happens in general, bro. I have no single answer to that. I apologize. Undisclosed beats. Did you have any background in creating music yourself prior to doing your music reviews? Love your channel, by the way, and congrats on 4K subs. I like that question, Undisclosed Beats. I was gonna pick your name, but I like the name. Or I like that question, excuse me. Yeah, I went to La Villa, which is also one of the like most renowned middle schools in the nation. It's an art school, and you could take up music, you could take up dancing, you could take up acting, you could take up creative writing, you could take up a lot of stuff over there. And I wanted to do acting, but I kind of like wasn't prepared for the audition, so I just did music. And yeah, I played trombone for 3 years, and like the school is like a feeder school to a high school called Douglas Anderson, which is a Grammy award-winning school. I always plug that in there. It's a good plug. But yeah, I played trombone, so I know how to read music pretty well. You know, music theory, all of that. I took a like symphonic class. I was going to do jazz band, but I didn't. But yeah, I'm not the greatest trombone player. I'm not going to do that at all. But I could definitely play a little bit. I'm thinking about actually buying a trombone so I can learn how to replay it because I haven't played it since middle school. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back to playing trombone. So might see some trombone videos on the channel. Favorite Mac Miller album and song? Ooh, I definitely read this one. Mac Miller album definitely has to be Watching Movies with the Sound Off. And favorite song? Oh, it's a couple tied, bro. Like, Can't Fight the Feeling just has a special place in my heart, man. Kendrick went crazy on there. Mac was doing his thing. But Desperado, boom, 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 boom. I played that the day he died, and I forgot how, like, what he said in the song. But then it hit me when he was like, everybody got dead homies. I was like, damn, bro, that shit hit me. So, yeah, Desperado, Somebody Do Something's fire. Like, it's a couple, bro. Like, it might be a three-way tie with Somebody Do Something, Desperado, and I mean, it's Diablo, not Desperado, because I think he has a song called Desperado. It's Diablo, Somebody Do Something, Can't Fight the Feeling, and maybe, like, I don't know, the intro to Watching Movies with the Sound Off. That's a really crazy song. I think that's like something like Star Music or something. I forget what it's called, but that's a fire song. What rappers do you think you could beat in a fight? I can't answer that question because I don't know who can fight. I don't know who can fight, man. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighting ass nigga. I threaten violence a lot on my channel, but I'm not a fighting ass nigga, man. I'm very positive. So I don't know, man. That nigga might like he can't fight. Nigga come out, nigga start bumping. He be like, that nigga bumping dead good. Bumping, by the way, is Florida terminology for fighting. So if you ever hear me say, oh, them niggas bumping, I mean them niggas are fighting. So fun fact. Top 5 albums this year. Come on, Demetrius Thomas. I'm not finna give you the song. John Hernandez asked that last question about the rappers, by the way, and Mario Romano asked that Mac Miller question. Alfredo Schultz, I think that's how you say his name. Have you ever tried Burger King foot lettuce? No, that sounds disgusting. I don't even know what that is. No, I haven't tried that, Alfredo. Deep in TV said, why are you such a bitch ass nigga? That's his only question too. I don't know, man. I feel like Deep in TV may know me or some shit because he be commenting shit like he know me. He like, oh, you from Duval's? I don't know who Deep in TV is, but I don't know, man. I've asked that question myself before, man. Why am I such a bitch ass nigga? Who knows? How do you find new music? The internet. It's a really vague question. I mean, really vague answer, but that's really what it is. It's scoundering the internet, really. KTT, Kanye to the. If you want to join that site, I'm always on there. You know, it's a pretty interesting community. You know, I say good community. It's a pretty interesting community. So KanyeToThe.com is probably how I find most of my new music. Arkaylee, I never really understood how to pronounce his man's name, but I always see him comment. I really do apologize. He says, what do you plan to do in your life, like down the road, ideally, and then realistically, if they aren't the same? I hope the ideal and the realistic is the same. Really, just be something in the entertainment business, you know. If that's not the case, be a therapist or be like some type of counselor or something like that. Because I'm going to school right now for psychology. I'm really interested in that. I feel like my purpose on earth is to make people feel better and put smiles on their faces. I feel like that's my sole purpose on earth. I feel like that's what it is. So, you know, being a therapist, psychologist, whatever, that'll definitely help people put a smile on their faces, make their day better. Me being some type of entertainer, that'll definitely make people's day better, you know, enlighten people. I like to put wisdom in people's brains. So, yeah, you know, something along those lines. Those two are really the options for me right now. Jay Good said, 3 of your favorite documentaries. Ooh, I don't know if you heard me say I love documentaries or something, but that's a pretty goodie. 3 of my favorite probably has to be, I'm not gonna lie, man, 9/11 in Plain Sight. That's one of my favorites of all time, man. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good one. 9/11 in Plain Sight is a good conspiracy documentary, man. I rock with that one. I should go all conspiracy on you right now. The Alex Jones one where he sneaks into Bohemian Grove. It's number 2. What's number 1, man? What's number 3 or 1? I don't know. It's not in order. I'm gonna give you one more. The 30 for 30 documentary that they did on the U on Miami, that's a fire one. Ooh, no, that's a fire one. That's an honorable mention. The 30 for 30 they did on what's Jit name from the Chicago Cubs? It was called Catch a Hell. I forget his name, but the nigga who caught the ball and messed up the series for the Cubs, that guy. They did the 30 for 30 for documentary, the ESPN documentary. I'm going with that one. So yeah, those are 4 for you right there, buddy. CJ East, congrats, bro. I've been riding for you. I've been riding with you for a minute. And to see you get here has been an amazing journey. My question is, who is your top 5 ever? I can't answer that one, man. That's too much to think about, man. I can tell you Ghostface is my favorite rapper of all time. Kendrick is probably in that list. and I don't know who else comes after that, to be honest with you. So Kendrick and Ghostface are my top 2 of all time, to be a buck with you. Thank you, CJ East. I always see you comment my videos. I appreciate that. Young Space Towel, who do you want to interview the most? First person that came to my mind was G Herbo. I really want to interview G Herbo. G Herbo is like an honorary Jacksonville nigga because he act just like a Jacksonville nigga, and I really rock with that. So I don't know if that's like my most wanted interview, but G Herbo is really up there. Charlemagne is up there. Kevin Gates is up there. Tom Brady is up there. I'd love to interview Tom Brady. I don't know. I want to give you 5. That's 4. I said Tom Brady, G Herbo, Kevin Gates, Charlemagne, and I don't know who's one person I really want to interview. I'm like, damn, that's a good ass interview right there. I don't know. I think that's a powerful 4 right there. So yeah, it's probably like top 4 interviews that I would love to happen. You know, like because I feel like a lot of people get interviewed and they don't really ask them any interesting questions. They need intriguing questions. Boosie, that's my 5th one. Yep, top 5 right there. Lil Baby or Roddy Ricch. I have no idea who Roddy Ricch is, so I'm gonna go with Lil Baby. Shout out to Horace. Horace also has favorite Outkast album, Aquemini. Fire. Smith, the producer, said, "How much do you think Atlanta culture has influenced, has influenced or shaped you as an individual?" That's a crazy question, bro. What? What? Hold on. He put parentheses. You're from Florida, but I feel like you'll blend perfectly in Atlanta. It's crazy. Okay. What do you think had a major impact on your influence on music taste? You listen to a very wide range of sounds that aren't cool to the public, but it's very in tune with my personal music taste. Everything from James Blake to Future Hendrix. It's brazy. I know it's a long question, but if you could give it some thought, I would appreciate it, dog. I didn't give it any thought until now, but I'm definitely going to give you some answers to your questions and some good ones too. Because you said, how much do you think Atlanta culture has influenced me? Hey, y'all niggas be stealing our shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all done stole some of our slang. Y'all be stealing the style. I heard niggas in Atlanta talking about they jits. I done heard niggas talking about getting hit with the fire. I don't care what nobody say. Fire some Florida shit, man. I came from Florida. I hear y'all do some Florida shit, man. So, hey, man, that's why you think that, man. Because Atlanta niggas be stealing they sauce from Florida, man. You like, I think so. But a lot of that shit be coming from down here, man. So that's why you asked that question right there. But nah, Atlanta niggas cool. I fuck with Atlanta niggas heavy. Atlanta niggas country. I love country niggas. So yeah, shout out to Atlanta. But y'all do be stealing. I ain't lying. He said, what do you think had a major impact on your influence in music? I don't know. My mom, I guess. Like when I grew up, she was like playing like R&B music and soul music. You know, like Erykah Badu, all those soul, not all those like neo soul artists and things like that. And she also was playing rap, of course. She's black. What else? I mean, then I remember like we went through like a 2-3 year period where she played nothing but soft rock radio, but it was like 90s, 80s rock or whatever. And I don't know why we went through that period in our lives, because I went through a period where I went to nothing but Radio Disney, that soft rock radio station, and V 101.555, which is a very R&B centric station down here. So yeah, I think that shaped me a lot, you know. And then hanging around my stepbrother Anthony, he played a lot of Boosie and a lot of Wayne, and that's where I found my love for Wayne and Boosie. He played a lot of Wayne and Boosie, and that's when I really started liking Wayne and Boosie. Always like rap before then, but those specifically 2 artists is where I really started liking, you know, Boosie and Wayne. So shout out to Anthony. And my mom, really. You know what I'm saying? Without Anthony, I probably would like Boosie or Wayne as much. And without my mom, I probably wouldn't love R&B and soul or love rock music, you know, soft rock music. That's what she put me on. I don't know why. Like, it was a lot of like Eagles and a lot of like, you know, just soft rock music, which I rock with. Horace came back and said, what had a bigger impact on shaping the world, 9/11 or the 2008 financial crash? Well, I'm pretty young to be answering that question, but I'm going to go on a limb and say 9/11, just because, you know, the fact that I feel like the stock crashing affected America, and it affected what affects America affects the most of the world. You know, if our economy crash is looking a little shaky for everybody else, right? But I feel like 9/11 really shaped the world, because when people see Muslim people now, they have an automatic like just intuition that that's a terrorist, you know, which is crazy. I always feel like black people and Muslim people get treated kind of equally in America, because I feel like nobody really cares about black people, nor do they care about Middle Eastern people, because they may fake care about them, but niggas don't really care, bro. Niggas really care. We can get to that another situation, but I feel like if niggas really care, man, niggas would have been going to bat for them in the Obama administration. That nigga was dropping bombs and shit over there. They'd be like, they killing innocent Muslims, but they only care when the news or when Twitter tell them to care. Nobody don't really care about Middle Eastern people, and That shit's pretty sad. Nobody really care about black people, in my opinion. Shit's really sad. Niggas care when the internet tell them to care, but when they ain't on the internet, niggas ain't even think about that shit, man. So yeah, I think it's 9/11 because people really, really like view a whole race and religion of people a certain way, which is kind of sad. Shagas 2018 said, "Do you play video games?" Of course. If yes, then what are your favorites? My favorites of all time. I'm gonna go with my favorites right now. I'm playing Yakuza right now. Yakuza 0 is my favorite game to play right now. That's a very, very good game. And my favorites of all time, probably 2K7, 2K8, I think. I don't know, 2K8 or 2K7, NBA. Any other games? Sonic, a couple Sonics in there. I don't know. It's a couple. I have to really think about that one. It's a lot of games that I like, but I have to think about it. Dynasty Warriors, because I played that so much when I was younger. So yeah, Dynasty Warriors has a special place in my heart. I don't know. You have to get back on me with that one. There's a lot of games out there. K came with the real nigga question of the year. Top 5 QBs, wide receivers, NBA players of all time. Let me run that down for you real quick. Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, and Tom Brady. And I'm not joking. Wide receivers, Randy Moss. Ooh, I don't know, man. I put Randy Moss. Shit, Jerry Rice. I don't know. T.O. probably in that thing somewhere. I don't know, man. That's my top 3. I can't give you 5 for that one. That's my top 3. Top 5 NBA players though, no order. No order once again. Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, Steve Nash, Kobe, LeBron. Bro, I want to put Magic in the top 5. I really fuck with Magic. I don't know, man, but that's my top 5 favorite though. That's my top 5 favorite. That's not my top 5 skilled. My top 5 favorite got to be fucking. My top 5 favorite actually gonna be Steve Nash, AI, LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan. Top 5 right there. Top 5 favorite. Rank Young Thug projects. That's too many, bro. He has too many projects. Like, if you want me to include like 10, 17 Thug, that's too much, bro. I couldn't even do that. I suck at ranking like artists and projects at the end of the year, so I can't even do that with you right now. When are you dropping more Fuego? Jalen Garrett? Shout out to Jalen, man. I still gotta listen to your music. I'm sorry, bro. Nigga be sending me music because I know this nigga in real life, and I never listen to it just because like it slips my mind. I'm like, all right, I'm finna eat, and I'm gonna listen to it when I'm done, and I forget. I really do apologize, bro. But I don't know, man. When are you dropping some Fuego, man? I don't have any Fuego to drop. I'm not a rapper, man. I'm not a rapper at all. MF asks, any advice on pursuing your passion or any... I don't know why I'm trying to rush it to read it real fast, and it's coming out weird. Any advice on pursuing your passion or self-discipline type shit? Been skipping a lot of school this year, senior. Not always sure if I'll pass. Feels like I'm stuck in a mental second place sometimes. Might seem like an odd question, but watching your growth with your channel and what you do is really, what you're doing is really admirable. Love, folks. I don't know. I never skipped when I was a senior because I'm a good child. But nah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, don't try to skip, man. Skipping, well, I'm not gonna lie. I stay home a lot, so I'm not gonna lie. That is a form of skipping. I definitely like miss school. I was like, I don't feel like going, so I just stay home. So I lie. I definitely didn't go to school a lot my senior year because I just stayed home to like lay in my bed and like listen to music. I don't know, man. You just gotta you gotta trick yourself sometimes. You gotta tell yourself that you're going to do this. Like, I hyped myself up because I was horrible at doing homework in high school. So it was like, now that I'm in college, I'm like, yo, I'm going to do this homework. Like, I'm finna beat this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a game. It's like, nigga, I'm finna turn up on this shit. You gotta hype yourself up. That's what I do. I hype myself up, you know? Like, I put false ideas in my head. Like, nigga, I'm hyped to do this. Nigga, I'm finna kill this homework. Nigga, let's do this shit, you know? I might play some music while I'm doing the homework. Yeah, I always play music when I'm doing the homework. I might have something playing, like a podcast or something, just to hype me up. So yeah, I just get hyped up. You know, I might look in the mirror. I might literally like throw some punches at the mirror. Like, I really get hyped up to do stuff like that. So that's my advice. Get hyped up, man. Put some lies in your head and you'll soon enough believe them. Jesus the Dank. Do you have a favorite Kanye album? Love your content, by the way. Funny stuff. My favorite Kanye album, probably College Dropout, to be honest with you. Yeah, College Dropout. Did you listen to Saunders Son by Brent Fayez? If so, what did you think of it? I didn't really like it as much because I listened to, what is it called? Sonder, the self-titled EP, and I thought that was crazy, and I didn't think it was better than, I didn't think Saunders Son was better than that. It was cool, but it wasn't Sonder. I think Sonder was like mind-blowing. Adam Flores says, what's your biggest fear? Driving. That's really what it is. I hate driving. It's really not a fun thing for me, man. It's really terrible. Worst Kodak song asked by Jay Good? None of them. My Macedonia goat resents modest media. Do you have the most iconic laugh on YouTube? If not, who else has the best laugh? I guess Modest Media, right? I had a bar about Modest Media.